Today is day 4 of the Saratoga race meet, Saturday, August 1st, and we kick off an exciting weekend of racing, as many of the 3-year-olds that figured prominently in the Triple Crown Series return to racing for the second half of their 3-year-old campaign. Mine That Bird in West Virginia faces off against Big Drama, and over at Monmouth Park, the Seashore Track in New Jersey, superstar filly Rachel Alexandra goes up against Belmont Stakes winner Summer Bird in what figures to be, perhaps, the most interesting race of the weekend. Here in Saratoga, we've got quite a good card as well today on Saturday, headed up by the Jim Dandy. And without further ado, we'll give that one over to John Roselli to let us know what to expect.
It's a grade 2 for 3-year-olds going 9 furlongs. The purse is a wonderful $500,000, and so we are going to see some major players in here. I think one thing that most serious handicappers realize, and even some not so serious handicappers, is that horse racing is a trainer's game, and you've got to follow the trainers. You've got to understand their intent to really know what is likely to happen in any given race, any given situation. And this is a race, the Jim Dandy, with several very good horses, but if you listen to what the trainers say about them, you get some insight into who might have a chance of winning and who probably doesn't have that much of a chance of winning. I think the fancy horses in here include Charitable Man, Kensei, Convocation, Saratoga Sinner, Miner's Escape. I think the majority of players would agree that the winner is going to come from that set of horses. Let's look and see if we can eliminate a couple of those for you, so to make your betting day a little bit easier. The way the race sets up is that there's a decent amount of speed in here. Saratoga Sinner has the rail. He's done some blazing works here. He hasn't raced since the Holy Bull back in early February, I believe it was. He's stretching out for his stakes debut. He's a fast horse, and this could be a good spot, but is the layoff going to affect him? Well, let's listen to what trainer Eddie Keneally has to say. He says Saratoga Sinner will benefit from this race moving forward. Now, there's not a clearer expression that I can think of for my horse isn't fully cranked. If you want to bet Saratoga Sinner in here, you're taking a risk with your hard-earned U.S. greenbacks, because there's a lot of speed in here, and it sounds like he's not going to be able to stand the speed duel. Some of that other speed is quality speed, and that's Charitable Man and Miner's Escape. Let's dispose of Miner's Escape relatively quickly. This is a horse who either airs, draws off, and wins easily, or you have to get out the searchlights for him, and this is no different. He's going to be on top of the pace here, and there's a very good chance he's going to fall out the back door. There's a good case for Charitable Man, I would say. He's the quality of the speed. He's going to snap back from that tough trip in the Belmont. This isn't a horse who's going to blow anybody's doors off, but he keeps grinding. He wears them down, and he is the last man standing and often pulls away late. So he's one of my 2 picks in here as the most likely horse to take this race. I do want to talk about Kensei. He was an easy winner of the Dwyer, and he's putting up some great buyers. He's a proven stakes performer, very consistent in stakes races. His best chance will be to be close up, and he's certainly going to get a good trip behind all that early speed. But Steve Asmussen, the trainer, has this to say about Kensei. Well, he's a little bit sharp, and he'll have to relax going 2 turns. This is his first time going 2 turns. That mile and a 16th win, of course, at Belmont is an extended 1-turn race. So the psychology, if not the physiology, of racing 2 turns is quite a bit different for a horse who the trainer says is a little too sharp and who indeed might be rank. That's not a blazing endorsement. Kensei's a pretty darn good horse. This isn't the right spot for him. The other horse in here who has a chance, and the one who's actually my pick, is Convocation. He finished nicely in the Dwyer in his stakes debut. He is ready to move forward. He's a stalker. You know, he's a horse that has continued to take measured steps ahead in each race, and I believe he's going to continue to do that. He's going to get a great trip, and Jimmy Jerkins, his trainer, has this to say. He kept coming. He made a big move on that turn. He had every reason to pack it in, but he kicked on again. Now, you and I know that horses usually have one big 3 furlong move in them. When a horse runs well for 4.5 furlongs, like Convocation did, when he is inexperienced and up against stakes company for the first time, and then the trainer comes back and tells you what a good race he ran, and it's a trainer with the knowledge and background of Jimmy Jerkins, that pretty much punches the ticket for me. So my pick in the Jim Dandy is Convocation.